Um, you can consider it small. Or big, big, big. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You can send it via DM. Uh, okay. Hello, hello, everyone in chat. Feel free to discuss, talk, and everything. I have currently my players muted because they're talking about some sensitive stuff about our game, and I'm going to bring them up in just a second. So please hold on for just a few minutes here as we set things on up. Do 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 do. Mhm. Uh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to be. All right. All right then. And with that, actually, I'll bring up the game sheet and have my lovely new players introduce themselves before I go into details.
I guess I'll go first. Hi, I'm Panther Lily, playing Torque, Kobold Ranger. Just have to get to know them as the game progresses.
Uh, I, I guess we're going up. Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm going to be playing Emish. I think that's how you say it, Emish. Yet he is. I mean, they are a UNT paladin, and they're here to help people.
I'm Mike.
I will be playing Alcinol Corain, the half-elven butler, and also Shadow Sorcerer.
My name's Martinez, and I'm going to be playing Nirka, the Kobold Monk.
My name is Liz, and I will be playing Tuin or T, the greenskin goblin and eventual necromancer.
And I'm Sam, and I shall be playing Kryle. Hold on, let me get the name right. Krylekios, the Satyr Bard.
And is that everyone?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, hello everybody. My name is Amon Doctor, also known to people as Cam. And this is my third streamed campaign throughout a weekly basis. And as you sort of can tell with this, compared to my other streams, this is an actual official campaign. However, I do things a little bit different, as some might expect to watch my previous campaigns. And with that, let's just hop right on in and get into the mischiefs. So, our campaign will start as everyone has just either entered on in or is currently undocking at the city, the coastal city of Saltmarsh. And you all had your various reasons for why you are here. Some just want to be here, exploring, helping. Some might just want to have some more hidden reasons why. But with that, you all sort of, from one NBC or another, had heard about a lovely tavern in the middle of the city named let's see here. What did I write down? Ah, here we go. The Scoundrel and Cauldrons, which is owned by a man, a satyr man named Tosrodo, where usually there's a bunch of people who are either exploring or passing right on through. Always goes on in. This is where all of you are sort of directed at the current moment. Unless any of you want to sort of explore around the city a bit, then you can all head directly there.
Are we all there then?
It depends. I said if you guys want to.
That's what. That's what.
Yeah, I think the silence means all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, yeah, I'm there.
Naturally, Alcidor holds the door open for everyone. Thank you. And a very big snake person, then walks into the bar.
So while you're holding the door open, Nirka's going to pass you a few coppers just to say thank you.
That's not required, but thank you.
No, I insist. Take. You take.
Well, if you insist, I won't deny it. And palm
If he doesn't want it, I'll take it.
it. Oh, sweet. I'll give her the copper.
A blue kobold holds out their hands.
Nirka's gonna hand both of them some coppers,
Oh, sweet.
just
That
for
was
good
really
measure.
easy.
Also, I was
T1
going
is
to drop the copper into Nirka's head. Like, you will certainly find more use for it than I shall. But thank you again.
T1's gonna try to like snatch the coppers out of their hands when they're like not looking. Absolutely just a chaotic move with no thought process behind it. Like they just said, you know what? I'm walking into this bar and I'm gonna take that. Thank you very much. That's not their voice. That's their thought process. So little lima bean green hands are gonna try to just snatch away from let's see, who was it that had the thingies? Which characters? Which
I
of our
just gave mine
friends?
away to Nirka.
Mirga. Let's see if I remember names. Mirga. Yeah, I'm gonna try to snatch that. Do I need to roll something?
Roll
See if
me.
it works.
Roll for sleight of hand.
Cool. Can I use physical dice? Do I have to use the digital?
I mean, do what you want, but you know, if you suddenly get 9 natural 20s in a row, then you know there's going to
Right.
be a punishment for that in some form or
Obviously.
fashion.
Well, I just rolled a 6, so I don't think we have to worry.
So you reach on out, but it's sporadically does not really work.
Wild.
I'm just imagining
We
T1
all
just sort
see
of
this.
like making grabby hands at it, while everyone else just sort of keeps their hands just a little bit too high for them.
Whoopsie. I'm a little clumsy.
I'm
Little
assuming
bitty clumsy.
we all see this.
I mean, I presume all of your guys' passives, all of them, no matter what, is above 10. So yes, you all see this.
Yes.
I'll gently smack their hand like that is unbecoming of a person such as yourself.
That
Oh,
seems like a
they're
lot of
using that snowy
assumptions, and I
very
don't even
well.
know them.
You think too highly of me.
Nirka's gonna
But
hand
thank
them a
you.
silver coin, rub their hand, and be like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Thank you so much. I'm gonna put it in a little pocket. I got a little pouch on my side. It's like a fanny pack, but fantasy. And I'm just gonna put
Amazing.
thank you.
Out of character moment, real quick. A fanny pack, really?
They're making a comeback.
They are.
They are. Yeah. And I support them.
Thank you.
While this whole exchange of a coin has been going on, brown-haired satyr with insane orange eyes has been watching. He just walks past everyone, chuckling with a under his breath comment to Elsinore. This is an interesting lock, are they not? And he disappears into the tavern.
I heed you to be respectful.
Tuin is gonna just kind of flash a little like toothy grin at the rest of them, and then just like hop on up to the bar and try to clamber up on a little stool that is obvious. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that these stools are gonna be a little bit too tall for her, but like that's okay.
Actually, these are magical stools.
Oh, thank God.
Like every other door and building all around Faerun. These morph to fit the user's needs. So they morph around and make you sort of a little not a high chair per se, but a
No, it's
boosted,
fine. It's a high chair.
yeah, a boosted seat for smaller folk.
So a high chair.
It's just imagine what Yoda uses during episode 2, and you'll get the gist of what it
That's
is.
not what I expected to be compared to, but honestly, I'll take it. That works. That's better than my chair. And Steven's just gonna try to locate the barkeep. Hello, can I have a little a Shirley Temple, please?
And while you sort of wave down the owner, it's like, and you see sort of in like the back room of clamoring of pots and pans and all that sort of things. And like, coming right on up. And it's like, you keep on hearing, does anyone else need anything?
Pick me. I would like a water, please. Little
water as
blue
well for
kobold
this
raises her
fella.
hand, waving it wildly and not actually sitting on a stool.
The Yuan-Ti holds up their hand. I would like some water. That would be nice.
We were just on the water. You could have leaned over both sides. Have a little water there.
Isn't that water salt water? Wouldn't that
You
cancel
live,
out?
you learn. Have both salt and water. Flavorful.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, that is something you must try, right? Little bird won't hurt, but like salt in water. So not comparable. My bad.
And with that, you see that's like the sort of bulkier build setter come right out the side door and carrying like a few dishes and drinks and sort of slides each one down the row. Sort of roughly where all of you guys are.
Steven is gonna grab the waters and just kind of try to hand them to, or grab one of the waters and hand it to the blue kobold because they weren't sitting
You're
on
very
a seat yet.
nice.
There you go.
What's
And
like the
then-
cleanliness
yeah.
level of these glasses? Alcinor has to know.
I don't know. Want to roll for nature or whatever the medical thing?
Perception?
Medicine?
Yeah,
It's
what?
either medicine or nature.
Nature.
It's like
Okay.
right.
Nature's more appropriate since this is okay.
Okay.
So-
19.
With that 19, you would sort of know that these waters are relatively safe.
I mean like the glass itself.
Oh, the
The
glass.
glass looking.
Glass is, what you normally expect from a beach, a side coastal city. More clean than what you expect, but still a tad bit dirty. And you would sort of guess that these won't really be, tainted in any way or form.
Just for safety's sake, I'm going to snap my fingers, and each one that I can see, I'll press to digitate the dirt off of them. So
Okay.
they're nice and squeaky clean.
Does that include Tubans?
Why not?
Oh, there goes my dirt. Oh, what a lot. Who did this to me?
Would you like it back?
Yes, please.
Press to digitate some more dirt on it, I think.
Oh,
You can
thank
do
you
that.
so much. I used my dirt.
Just like really smudgy, like fingerprints on the inside, like.
We're not. How long are we in? We're not 20 minutes in, or at least 10 minutes in, and I'm enjoying you guys so much. Oh my god.
Torque
That was
just
entertaining.
shoves her snout into the glass and starts drinking very noisily.
But
Slug.
Emmerich is like their location is like they're by the bar, but they're like towards the the furthest part where it's like where it's not like in the spotlight, where it's more like off on the side. Like you think by looking at them, they're trying to do like the cool edgy thing of like, oh yes, I sit by myself. But in fact, it's like they're just doing that they're doing that for the other reason, anxiety, and they don't want people to look at them.
Uh, During this time, Krylekios has packed a pipe full of what is might be tobacco, who knows, and he's currently sat at the bar himself, just watching the scene with the drinks, just puffing that pipe to himself.
How close is that to Tuin?
I would say
How
probably
close
not
are
too
us?
far away. A couple of seats, maybe.
Tuin's probably gonna move like 3 more seats down. Like she's just gonna haul butt to the other side of the bar. She's like, I do not like this smoke. Please, thank you.
Alcinor will go up to Kralekios and be like, I'm not going to say anything about your habits, but just be mindful of the other people. If you have to do anything, take it outside.
Dirty Elson, no, you're throwing out the fun. Fine, fine, fine. Here you start unpacking it and putting it out and putting it in his pocket.
Can you
Seriously,
unpack the thing?
he doesn't even care if he's burning his fingers. He's just literally just removing the tobacco from it.
Well, this is-
Seriously, I take a couple of coins from people who have too much and you shout at me. I smoke, you shout at me. I play my bagpipes, you shout at me. Really, you're a killbuzzer.
I mean, the bagpipes, they were terribly out of tune, but as of what
Of
I've seen
course
so
they
far,
were.
you have improved tenfold.
They were out of tune on purpose, Absano. How else was I able to annoy that asshole?
And I'll like lean in and whisper, like, if you have to take coin from anyone, take it from those who deserve it.
It was the same asshole. Really, Absano.
Alcinor go back up to the bar and get 2 more waters.
Alrighty. Actually,
well, this is-
while you are sort of discussing and talking, everyone, please do roll me a 1d6. Actually, everyone, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to roll a 1d6.
Okay.
good sign when the DM decides to randomly roll dice.
5.
Excellent.
So,
Look at go on.
Torp,
Hello.
as you sort of do your own thing, eat, discuss, talk, you hear a sort of, you know, you feel a few pounds sort of just fall right on top of your head. And it's not like anything that would knock you out, but you feel like something with like 4 things sticking out sort of just poofed right on top of your head.
It's on top of my head.
Yep, right on top of your
I'm
head.
gonna reach up and touch the thing on top of my head. Hello? Someone up there?
And as you do, you feel a little presence on your head, as if it is a small little creature. And then as you sort of
Hello?
pat it down, you feel suddenly it disappearing. And right in front of you, poofs a little goblin baby.
Oh lord.
Hello? Small creature that's smaller than me, I think.
And he, like, he's not, like, not up to, like, the knees of anyone. And he sort of waves. And you see, for those who are actually in front of him, a little bitty sign, like loose sign around his neck, set in poorly written, like a kobold wrote this in common. Read
I'm offended.
me. Like it's like someone with really small hands wrote that. Like
Okay. This is a call-out post for me.
And it looks like it's folded on top of each other.
I'm going to speak Gobble to it because I think I took that as a language. Let me double check. Yes, I did.
Can we see it? Can
Yeah,
we see
yeah.
Baby?
Yeah. Everyone who is able to see it, you all see the little goblin baby. And also the sign.
Oh, T1 is running up to that goblin baby, just like absolutely ecstatic. Another goblin, like, hello, little friend, brethren. Love your sign. I cannot read very well because my eyesight is bad. Let me put on glasses, please. And then T1's just gonna pull out these big, giant, circular spectacles and just put them right on her face.
Everyone's doing that. Nirka's gonna walk up and snatch the sign and just.
And you hear, like, Unga! Coming from the little goblin baby. And like,
Oh, little baby.
and as you open it up, you see written in the note saying, "Be wary if you read this. This is Garth, the wild magic deity, who happens to be a little goblin baby. If you see him on your travels, be prepared for cute shenanigans that will come along the way."
If Alcidor sees this and not like see any of the sign being read, would like to try to pick up the baby and say in Undercommon, "This is no place for a fellow like yourself," and try to get him out of the bar.
And as you pick them up, actually, please roll me the first ever D10,000 in this campaign.
How do
Oh,
I
no.
do that?
Let's do /R.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Okay.
It's 1,322.
Okay, let's see what you rolled.
I'm scared.
Boop boop boo. You had
Nirka's
rolled.
gonna slowly back away as this is going on.
Oh no.
That protect us, please.
It's too late.
I will keep this one a secret, actually, because this one requires you not knowing what actually happened.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Great.
I don't know.
Assuming Elsinore picks up a baby, mutters something in Undercommon, magic thing, but nothing happens. At least that nothing we could perceive.
Yeah, nothing you guys perceived had happened, other than a slight glow from the little goblin.
Well, little baby has glow about him.
And
Or them. Do not know pronoun.
I'll hold up the baby and announce if there's anyone else at the bar. Is this anyone's child?
I will take
please?
child. I will take child. Yes,
You have a
this
child.
is
This is your
my
child?
child. Now it is.
That's not how parenting works, but
I think it is, right? Is that not how?
Adoption's a
Does
thing, right?
Does
yep,
anyone have parents? Does anyone have parenting?
well, let's find out if the
I
other
have parents. Does that count?
It's nice.
Our family's
that
all
counts.
dead.
Oh, well,
Are
that
there-
is not
can
great.
anyone claim this child?
I
Just
will
holds it
claim
up like
child
as high as
now.
it can.
Yes. You will be my little friend. Come here, little baby.
and as you sort of hold it up and asking around, little Garth teleports right to the goblin of the group.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
little baby.
and sort of plops right on top of your head.
Excellent.
Does duty. Gives you a pat on the head,
Oh, thank you.
and then it just poofs away.
Oh, I lost my child.
And on top of your head, you feel a little bit of a glow.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
with
so then
that, you get one divine intervention.
Better than what I thought it was. I honestly thought it was peed on her head.
No. Nope. It's one use of a divine intervention by our little goblin friend.
Yeah.
Was that because of me rolling for wild baby magic, or was that just a random
Random thing, random thing. There's no correlations.
to the 1322?
Thank you, Goblin Baby. Tuin's just gonna like hop up and down, like really excited, just because like anything new. And it's just like, oh, my girls have little glow. Yes. Thank you, little baby, for blessing me with your presence.
And
So, a magic baby appears, poofs, you start glowing, adopt it, and it disappears. You're happy.
I said I lost my child and was sad for like 2 seconds. And then I'm happy again. Is this problem? This is how parenting works. Yes, child goes away forever. And then you say thank you for blessing me with presents. And then you just go on with your life. Yes?
That tracks.
Yes, okay.
That's not how my parents did.
That is difficult logic to cut through.
Okay, well, logic is not strong suit for me. So, this is nothing new.
I thought it made sense.
Thank you. This is friend now. Yes. Ah,
I say
yes.
hello to you in Goblin.
Oh, you know my language. Thank you. Hello. I'm absolutely. Tuin is just like absolutely giddy at this point. Just like, yes. Someone bring me another Shirley Temple, please.
and with
Does
that,
Alcindor see if the baby like teleport like misty stepped away to like somewhere like close by, or is the baby long gone?
uh, uh, no matter what you roll, it's long gone by now.
Hmm,
Okay.
that's fair.
But
Peculiar child.
in one of her pockets, he left a little present.
In whose pockets?
One of yours.
Oh, one of Tuin's or one of the groups? Oops.
One of the
My bad.
groups.
Okay.
As it
That's
is a
Roll
little.
the
As one of you, no matter who it is, now has a little one statue of him.
Oh. Well, I did just get the divine intervention, so I don't want to be greedy, unlike my character. And
Alcindor checks his component pouch, which is basically all of his different pockets.
Then yes, you get it.
Oh, yeah. What
love
peculiar
that.
child.
Little character.
I shall put that in my inventory as one baby statue.
So this whole time the thing with Garth was going on, Krelekios saw him appear in, and then just lost interest entirely. So he's missed the entire exchange. He still sat at the bar. He's pulled out a set of spectacles, which are resting oddly on his horns, and he's looking through some papers, some notes. Just to give an update on what he's doing.
Then Tuin is gonna. Can Tuin notice? I'm just gonna do it, and then you can tell me if I don't actually see this. Tuin's gonna notice the paper stuff and be like, "What's that?" Get all curious as per the usual, and then just hop on over there and be like, "That is little papers, friend. Can I see?" And make grabby hands at the papers.
As soon as you approach, they're snapped up and put into a pocket. He's wearing, by the way, what looks like a tunic with a waistcoat that's very tattered over top, and a long scarf wrapped a couple of times around him, and they vanish into the front pocket of the waistcoat. I am afraid that they are my private notes, little friend. My apologies.
That is okay. I will read them later, probably.
Alcinar will come up behind like, oh, please do heed my master's wishes. You do not want to get on our
Is-
bad side.
As soon as you say that, by the way, Koilekios just leans back and slaps you slightly upside of the head, Alcinor. Stop
Oh.
referring to me as such. You know I dislike it, Alcinor.
Ewan is gonna just kind of like look really quickly at the fact that someone just like called someone their master kind of deal and be like, nope, no thank you to that. And Tuan is just kind of gonna be like, nope, that's a slap. That is not great. And just kind of skedaddle over back to her seat and just kind of be like, sorry for bothering. Goodbye.
Alright.
I don't know what scared them off.
Alcinar fixes his ascot that I've now decided he has.
I told you.
Adjusts
I
his
have told you
monocle.
once. I have told you 3 times. I have told you more than that, Alcinor. Please do not refer to me by those titles anymore. They are annoying.
I do not appreciate anyone trying to interfere in your personal affairs.
I am
simply
a grown
doing my
lad.
job.
I am a grown man now. I am not that little fawn that you once knew. Leave me be.
I understand. It is required of me.
You and your bloody formality. They are annoying. I going to be who you were in your youth from the stories I was told.
Alcinor
Fair
smiles
enough.
sarcastically.
Fair, fine. Hold to your formalities, to your past as a butler. It is annoying, but you are free to do as you wish, obviously. Just don't call me your master again. I hate it.
I understand. Give a
Thank
little
you.
bow.
Stop bloody bowing as well.
It's
Fuck you.
force of habit.
And Kyriakos is going to get up and just wander off to one of the tables, muttering under his breath slightly, not angry or anything. He's joking about basically with Alcinor, and Alcinor would know this from experience.
Absolutely.
Alright. As you all sort of, murmur around, talking, drinking, all that jazz. You see one of you, I don't know who, sees the barkeep sort of get a piece of paper by the local guards and places it on one of the billboards on the side panel area of looking for hire section.
Since I'm already up and walking about, Kyriakos is gonna turn around the meter and just head straight on over, just peering over the top of his spectacles at this paper.
Alright.
So Mirka's gonna follow along, but they've also got like a little and they're just sort of lapping it up very loudly like a dog.
And with that, you all, for those who actually want to take a look, you see throughout all the billboard, different local factions, missions, all that. Like, for example, you see something about the Dwarven Anvil, the Carpenters Guild Hall, about looking for new carpenters, the Temple of Procan,
Other things.
other things, the Green Market, yada yada yada. And if you're specifically looking at the piece of note that was posted right now, you would see that it is something about haunting of a house that never been solved yet, and to ask either the local guild or any of the tavern owners about learning.
Uh, Reading this, then Kylekios is going to immediately again about face, passing by, who was it for him? Was Emish, right? I think it was Emish that followed him to the page. So Emish would see that his eyes are growing slightly and look the look of a madman. And on his cloven hooves, he's going to hurry over to the other seat here, the one behind the bar.
All right.
Hands on the
Elsinore
bar,
recognize this
lean
look?
close. Yes, it's when he gets a mad idea in his head, which is most of the time, actually.
Elsinore sees this as like, oh, bother. Gets up from his seat and goes to near where, not exactly next to, but near where Krilikios is.
How may I help you? Do you need another drink? Food? Perhaps a
Oh,
place
I
to...
mean, no offense, but your drink isn't quite strong enough from what I found. Maybe you have something wrong. I digress. I did not mean to insult your establishment. Instead, I wanted to ask. I saw notice about the haunting. Are there any stories you can tell of me of it? And he's,
Ooh.
by the way, put his hands on the bar and he's leaning in unusually close, using his unnaturally tall and lanky frame to do so.
Yes, about that.
While they're discussing this, Tuin is gonna. Tuin heard the words haunted and immediately was like, "That is my jam," and just kind of quietly got to a place where they could hear everything, but they don't want to be too close because they're still a little bit scared of. Let's see if I can pronounce the name.
Just call him Cry. Call him
Cry.
Cry. That's easy. Just call him Cry.
Okay, cool. That's good. All right, let's do that. I'll get there eventually. Cry, and a little bit less scared, but still kind of like aware of Elsinore. But yeah, so they're gonna listen in.
Alrighty. So, the satyr looks to your guys' left and right and leans on in. And in
Run
whispering,
even closer.
I don't want to say much. I don't want to say much here. Because I don't want any of my patrons to leave. But, in recent years, there's this location sort of where it's said to be people heard horrible shrieks and seen what they could only assume to be magical lights emanating from this location. And he sort of pulls out a map. And it's a little bit bigger than this, but he points 4 miles east of Saltmarsh.
Okay.
And he said, until 20 years ago, there was an old alchemist who, let's say, had not the friendliest of demeanors.
Yes, the assholes of the people. Yes, go on.
Yes.
So, all old house, magical lights, streaks that are terrifying, and an old alchemist who is not well liked. Oh, this does sound fun. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see. Elsinore. I'm going on a
Yes.
little jaunt. You can join me if you wish. It's up to you. Huh. Ghosts. That's gonna be fun to see.
If I wish, well, my duties are always by your side.
Oh, come on, that's boring. Fine, whatever. You
I
can
have
join
been
me,
told.
even if you got that stick up your ass still. Anyway. And Colicus is gonna look around, and would he notice that the little goblin that he scared off before was goblin,
Tywin.
right? Yep. Tywin. There's Tywin listening in. Gonna
Yeah.
focus on you.
Tywin is gonna, their eyes are gonna like pop open a little bit wider as they realize that you noticed them, and just kind of have a one solid moment of bravery for about 2 seconds, and just kind of step forward and be like, I would like to come to Haunted House, please, and thank you.
Of course. It's more fun in the group after all. I do apologize. And he seems to straighten up for a moment and then descend into this hunched state of a madman. Just the idea of it all, of the secrets to be found. It is alluring.
With all
Do
due
you
respect,
think we will find little skeleton?
Oh, a skeleton, that would be fun. Yes,
with
a
all
little
due
skeleton.
respect, if the only mysterious thing about this house is mysterious magical lights, I do not think this shall be an issue at all.
Oh, it's way more than that. But
It's
I'm
no
not
harm
going
but
to.
fun.
I'm not going to go into any more details. Yeah.
I understand.
Well,
Uh,
going on,
so-
Tort was definitely not listening because they got the glass stuck on their snout and are currently trying to get it off their snout that they were drinking out of. Yeah.
Nirka's gonna be helping them try and get it off.
All right. Do roll me strength with advantage then.
Come on, friend. Come on. You can do this. This is common issue.
Am I rolling or are they rolling? Sorry.
Whoever is trying to pull it off, either one, don't care, but you will get advantage on it.
4 and a 2.
Wait, can
No,
Tywin
no.
assist?
Sorry. I know, I misspoke. I'm at a 14. I'm so sorry.
That's a very
Okay, I was
different
like,
number.
I think you just made it
14
worse.
and a 2.
All right. So with a 14, actually, please, whoever else is trying to pull, do do me a roll as.
I have an idea though, because Tywin wouldn't use pure strength because that's not really their strong suit. They would they would be like, hold on, I have little butter, and then pull out like a butter patty out of like absolutely nowhere, and it's like probably from their fanny pack or in their jacket because it's kind of melted a little bit, but it still works. And they're just gonna like try to put that inside of the glass while Nirka's like pulling on it to see if that helps.
All right. With that, you can actually, if you roll again, you get a +3 to that roll.
Awesome. You can do it. Pull
Do you
hard.
want to take this one?
To me? Alright.
You're gonna pull it
Also,
off,
Nirka's
right?
gonna
Should
look
I,
at Tywin and just be like,
Am I adding anything to that or just the +3?
+3. You can re-roll.
Oh, good, because that was a shit roll. Oh, boy. I rolled 7 and an 8, so.
Okay.
10 and 11 total. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? With that, you guys actually do manage to get it off. I will wave that
Does
off.
the glass shatter? Does the glass like hit the floor and
cartoony
shatter?
Winnie the Pooh thing that like the glass goes flying forward in torpor, whoever, just like rolling back against the wall.
Tywin is gonna try to grab the glass before it hits the ground because they don't want things to shatter. But
Okay.
like,
Roll me
that's probably not gonna go well.
roll me an acrobatics.
Oh God. Okay. I'm using physical dice. Sorry. So that's 13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
Yeah.
You managed to grab it, with sort like you fumble it a bit. You fumble it a
Okay.
bit, but you managed to grab it before it really hit down and crash.
Ah, ha, ha.
Elsinore looks over at this chaos and is like, "Oh my!" Adjusts his monocle.
We must get them to come with us, you know. They'd be so much fun, so much chaos.
Nirka's just gonna look at T1 and be like, "Where did you get buttered?"
And if I told you, you would not believe or like it. But let's say it involved a rat and a very angry chef. Yes, that will do.
What is this, Ratatouille now? What?
Anyone could cook.
Not my intention. You know what? It worked.
And with that,
Spooky house time.
well, it depends. What do you guys want to do? You want to head on out, or do you want to investigate a bit?
Should we like talk in character about this decision?
We beat up people? Can we have like a
Possibly.
good old-fashioned bar
Why
brawl?
would you?
Oh, please.
That
I
we
do
just
not
saw
recommend
how bad our
violence.
strength was. That would not involve for anyone involved.
This was a
Least of
bar
all.
brawl.
Do you just
With no
get
bar
a
brawl.
glass stuck in my nose? Because I feel like that'd be a really bad pick to have you get in a brawl. just saying.
So there's
I'm
going to be any bar brawl. That's a shame.
Not yet.
We better-
Tuin is gonna take the glass, like toddle on up to the bar, and just kind of use the high chair to like step on up there and just kind of go, whoop, and then just set that boy right on the thing and be like, I would like another Shirley Temple to celebrate, and this one should be on house, correct? Because I saved your glass from shattering, and that is worth drink, correct? Yes, that sounds correct.
A little bit of things here. And he pours a little bit of his alcoholic drink. One of his drinks.
Thank you very much. And Tuin is
Elsinore
just
will
gonna
go up
down
and
that.
say, like, how much to cover all of our beverages for this evening?
Well, if you just actually decide to take up this mission, then it will be free of charge. No ask.
Oh,
Your mission,
Well,
if you choose to
I
accept.
do hate to say that the estate is a little short on funds. That seems like a reasonable request, that is most generous.
Wait, before you accept that, also, I have a question for you, good sir. When you say everything would be free of charge if we take up this quest, would it be everything that we have now, or including in celebration after we succeed?
Well,
Then how far will this extend?
you'll get a warm meal when you get back.
I see, and it's only now that we would have things free of charge.
Yes.
In that
What is
case, I will have
definition of one meal?
10 of your different ciders, please. 10 different ones.
Krilikios.
After the mission.
Fine.
Dirka's gonna walk up, licking butter off their snout. It's what ended up on their snout.
Wow.
But he's just gonna be like, "Oh, free food?"
Oh my god.
Free drink is better than free food, most definitely. But fine, I'll wait until after. Keeping me sober is most cruel of you, Elsinore. I've been sober for 2 days now. I need a
am
drink.
looking after your best interest.
Look at me.
Okay,
I am
well,
a satyr.
the two
I like
lovers,
drink.
the two lovers over here are going to talk. We are going to go to haunted house. The time is gone.
Wait, we're going to a haunted house? I love old things. Old things are my favorite.
Oh, if we're going to a haunted house, I'm a paladin. I'm good with this type of stuff. I think. Yes.
Oh, good.
You
I
seem
do
so
most
confident.
Oh, I'm bad at everything, but I sure do try hard.
We will get along well because I am also bad at most things. Ah,
Before we go into this adventure, all of you, I suppose, we should. If it seems that dangerous, I feel like we should gain some more information. Go back up to the barkeep and ask, is there anyone in town close by that we could ask for any additional information about this endeavor?
Well, there's one person.
Oh, please do tell.
But I do not think it will be of a good use to try to pester this person.
I'm very good at pestering. Please tell.
Oh, please, strangers are
same
just
here.
friends we haven't met yet.
Roll me persuasion.
Ooh, okay. I'm decent at that. 24.
Oh my god, yeah.
With that 24, he marks a little location on the local map that all of you should have. Let me pull up, there you go. Freehand. Put a little X right here on the map. All you should see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I see it now.
So where are we at?
Yeah, I
You guys are up here in one of those
Oh.
buildings.
Up here. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Does this individual have a name to them? If you will pardon me asking, barkeep.
Cinnamon.
It is an interesting name. I like it.
Middle name Toast and last name Crunch.
No, but all I know is their last name starts with K. Even if they have a full last name, I know it's just K.
Elsinore is going to
cinnamon.
take off his monocle and flip his hair dramatically and say, "Sounds spicy." Press to digitate like a little like drum noise or something.
Suin is rolling on the floor at this point, absolutely losing their mind. Like they're just spicy. This is
I-
fun.
I'm
This
just
is
going to take
comedy.
a piece of I think it's a piece of fleece from my jacket pocket. Wave my hand over it, and I'm just going to do a minor illusion, sort of quiet booze. Ring out. Puns are the worst form of humor. Don't do pun again, please. You know I hate puns.
I apologize. I will reset and I fix the ascot, the monocle, the handlebar mustache.
Suin's wiping away little tears and like, all the puns. They're too much for my little heart. It's too much. Oh, let's go
But I
to a
suppose at
haunted
least
house
the mother's
before
done
I
it.
join the haunted. Oh wait, no, we have to find Cinnamon person. What am I saying?
Yes, I believe we unless we have no prior engagements. And Elzor is going to stare at the probably 8 ciders that are still on the table. Are we going to see Cinnamon?
Erica's gonna walk over to the door and they're gonna try and open it, but again, they're covered in butter, so they're just sort of like lying at it.
No, hey now, you just need to just roll that. Go ahead. And just see how slippery you're gonna be when you
Yeah.
open this door.
Roll. Roll for athletic with disadvantage.
Lord. It was 11. Both 11s. Oh, wait. So they're gonna be 14s, both of them.
All right, 14s. You it takes you a bit, takes you a bit, and you do slip on your face a tad bit. But not before you actually get it open, with some assistance of some of the rest of the party. And
Just assume if anyone's at a door, Elsinore is already there and holding it open.
yeah,
Oh my god.
Also, I'm gonna flip the barkeep 2 gold.
and the
Thank you again.
barkeep catches them, puts it in, a little bag side, and then he nods towards you.
Right, I'm going to drown as many of the drinks of my side as left over, and then follow out.
All right. With that, you actually do have an alcohol level of 3. So that means any rolls, no matter what it is, you do get disadvantage.
I love it.
Tuin's literally okay. So how many of those did Cry just down? Like how many are left?
As many as
Basically.
were left over.
Oh, really? All of them?
Well, he
Oh,
ordered
okay.
10.
Unless anyone sees
Jesus.
any of this, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's a satyr. He's fey. He likes his drink.
That's fair, honestly. Tuin's just gonna be like, "Bye, friend," to the barkeep and like wave her little hand, and then just like sprint on out of there.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
But like, for as drunk as he is, the Cry looks surprisingly steady on his feet. Probably again because he's fey.
I forgot how many drinks I
Elsinore
had.
isn't mad, he's just disappointed.
No, that's worse.
It's always worse.
Oh.
I point out as well, Cry isn't young, he's in his 30s. Yet he's a child.
Yeah, well, I'm in my 120s. Everyone's a child.
Dead. Listen, I'm 16 years old, so honestly, it's not.
You
It's not
baby.
human. It's not human years. If I was baby, I'd be 2.
So I take it we're going to Cinnamon, yes?
Where is cinnamon? Oh wait, we are what is brain cell?
Is that down west?
Was that in that sounded in character, but I don't know that that actually would be a canon thing. That they would know how that they would have the brain cell to say. So ignore that. That's not canon.
We are searching for Cinnamon,
Yes.
the person.
Yes. Not the one that I have tucked into a pouch.
You have a person named Cinnamon in your pouch? That seems unlikely.
Well, I supposedly have a person named Garth in my pouch, and I pull out the Garth statue.
My son. Or child. I don't know gender.
Would you like it? I
of
forgot
child.
that you suddenly adopted this random child.
As much as I want to take it from you, it was gift from baby to you, so I cannot take. The child have given, and I cannot take away.
Once again, your
It is not
logic
for
is
me to play
bulletproof,
golf.
and I put it back in my component pouch.
Little bit baby.
By the way, as soon as he's outside, Krylekios is again repacking his pipe, but he won't light it this time, since previously Tywin did say they didn't like it.
Thank you.
So he's got a packed pipe, but he's not actually lit it.
So Tuin's gonna notice that and just kind of give you a look of like appreciation, and then like just hand you like a little leaf as like a show of appreciation. And just,
Yes, thank
there
you.
go.
He'll tuck it into his hair. As in literally just weave it into the mess of brown that is his hair. It's just a mess of tattered hair. Thank you for your gift, little friend. And don't worry, I won't smoke when around you. I'll wait until I'm alone and I can turn the stars into swirls of colour. It's freeing to the mind. But I'll wait until so you don't get the smoke.
That is the kindest thing anyone has ever said to me. Thank you.
You're most welcome. I
What about the baby?
Icy cold heart warms slightly.
His heart grew
Which
3
is technically
sizes that day.
I am a bit insane. I am crazy, but I am not an asshole, don't worry.
Lucky
make
for
fun of
you,
the
I
ice
am
ones.
probably both.
Then we'll get along famously. Being sane is boring after all. So many limitations.
No, I think you're all pretty great. But I'm not the best judge of character.
God, I love Torp so much.
Well,
I'm
any
leaning
friend
into
of
those low stats, guys. Leaning into those low stats.
any friend
Yeah.
of Krilekios is a friend of mine.
Alright, let us.
Erica's just gonna, you don't know where, but they just randomly pull out a thing of cinnamon and just start trying to eat it.
Did you take my cinnamon, little friend? Wait, are you allergic to it? You said trying to eat. You said trying to eat. Are you? Is Mirka allergic to cinnamon?
Erica's not
Cinnamon
allergic to
challenge.
cinnamon, but
Thank God.
they are fully invested in trying to eat it, so they're not paying attention. They actually do run into several people.
Oh my God. Sorry for friend. And then Tuan is gonna grab Mirka and just like haul their butt over towards the rest of the party.
I thought I was
problem.
bad at everything.
A little friend is so drunk, so very alcohol in body. Yes, excuse little friend.
Now Nirka's just gonna like produce butter from T-Win's pockets and just gonna dabble a little bit on the cinnamon. Just start trying to eat it like that.
Yummy, will you share? That looks delicious.
You took my little things. Ah. You're going to have to be careful or you'll get pocket pudding.
Excuse me? Pocket what?
Pocket pudding. It is pocket pudding. Pudding of pockets. Yes.
But like
yes.
a pocket full of sunshine.
Yes. I've got a pocket full of pudding.
Mm.
I've got a pocket and it's full of pudding all my needs. Oh. Yes, thank you. How close
How far
are we?
away? How far away
close
of
are we
you,
to
cinnamon the person?
Yeah.
Obviously,
You are while you guys were having the discussions and all that. You all get to the uh X area, the market. Um, and you guys didn't specifically ask about the details about what this person looks like. But you do see inside the market a small little kobold. Like an elderly looking kobold. Warforged, a centaur, and Aarakocra.
Who's the closest to our little group?
They're all relatively the same distance away from you guys.
Are they
At
different
random.
vendors, or are they just kind of people standing
Oh,
there?
sorry.
They're currently doing different stuff.
Can Tuan's just kind of put their hands around their mouth and make a little like megaphone type deal and just go, who here has name of spice as their own name? Raise hand or have wings or whatever body part.
You see three turn their heads. The kobold, the warforged, and the centaur. Yeah, the Aarakocra. The Aarakocra, warforged, and kobold.
Kobold. Words are fun.
Yeah.
Well, this is not helpful. I tried. Someone else give try. I did my best. That is all.
You did very good, but it
Thank
is
you.
best in this situation to be more direct. And
Uh,
Elsinore will step up and be, who here goes by the name of Cinnamon?
You see the Ericoka turn their head back, but you see the Warforged and the Cobalt look at each other, and then back at you.
Okay,
T-
Tywin's just gonna be like, you said directness, and then. Oh wait, did you have something to say? Were you saying a thing and that I interrupted?
No.
Okay, cool. And then Tywin's gonna just hightail it up to the kobold and be like, "Hello, my name is T. That are you Cinnamon that knows things about a house of spooky sort?"
Well, you see, I know many of things. What do you want to know about?
Holy crap.
What survival of my
I
own?
was not expecting that. That
Uh,
yeah.
I believe you were looking for a Cinnamon with the last name that starts with a K, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, yes, that's me.
and he reaches his hand out to each and every one of you.
Tywin's shaking that boy, very excited, and just like, lovely, found friend. Okay, so they look for the little haunted house. Yes, and you have information that we can use?
Oh, yes, I do. Well, you see, a couple of years back, let's say I decided to do a little bit of research.
Because, the that research, the alchemist person there used to be a good friend of mine. And,
Well, let's say I don't know if it's because of my old age or, due to something else, but, well, I seen some oddities. You know, flashy lights, stuff. Well,
Flashing lights and stuff? What is, stuff?
I thought I saw, a horde of ghosts. But, you know,
Oh?
yeah, it could have been vampires with a swarm of rats. I don't know.
You think a swarm of rats look like ghosts? Are your eyes, are they okay? Have you seen optometrist?
and he's currently carrying a cane with him, and he sort of bops your head with it. No damage or anything, but
Yeah. Try living to my age.
I probably won't, but thanks for the advice. And then Tywin's just gonna absolutely scamper away and just hide behind the
Kai,
nearest like cart or whatever.
Lekios is going to step forward, straighten himself up, and look actually sane for the first time since anyone's seen him. Do forgive me for inquiring after this matter, good sir. But your alchemist friend, was he before his untimely disappearance, was he experimenting in any matters that might have given rise to these occurrences?
Um, well, I don't honestly know, to be exact. I know he was tampering around with some weird things, but he was a very, very, secretive man.
I see. Okay, thank you. You mentioned obviously that he is your friend. If we go to investigate these matters, would you like us to bring any token back for you?
No.
Oh, sure, good sir. Forgive me,
Yes.
should be so.
Well, I'd rather leave the past, where it is.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes, on what?
Uh, just on the fact of, does he actually know about what his friend was up to?
Yes.
Right. That is a 17.
From what you can tell from his mannerisms and stuff, he seems like he really didn't, like he knew a little bit from what you can tell, but it's not like enough for him to give you, a concrete, you know, yes, this is what he did, or no, he didn't do that. It's just, more of a speculation situation.
Okay. In that case, Claire will continue with, I mean, I know I mean no offence in this saying this, good sir, but you are, as you mentioned yourself, quite old in age. Surely you would like a memorabilia of your friends, something to remember them in a fond light in these twilight years. No, surely you would not prefer that.
I think I should be fine. Besides, I have my own little college thing that I have to go back to in Candlekeep soon, so I appreciate the offer, but for now, I will just leave things as they are. I do appreciate the offer.
But of course, it is my pleasure to be able to at least offer that idea. I, sorry, just, I do not hope to be rude in this again, but, is there no way you can at least speculate on what your friend was delving into? Just in case it has left any experimentation which has mutated, which will strike us down. Surely we would not, you not wish us to disappear like your friend did.
Well,
Question.
I mean, he was an alchemist person, like, potions and everything. And, and
Alchemy gold.
well, well, let's say when I entered on into, some of his research notes that I was able to hold on to. Let's just say it was not on good terms on what he was doing.
Can you elaborate on that, sir? There'll be no judgment, of course, from me or my fellows.
We cannot guarantee that. Steven just kind of makes that little announcement from behind the cart where she's just been munching on an apple, like upset.
There should be no overt judgment on that matter from me or my fellows. You understand, it's just so that we are concerned for our safety and we would like to go in aware of what we might be facing.
Well, I can tell you this, at the very least. He wasn't exactly doing anything of, to my knowledge, trying to resurrect the dead. But I could have been wrong.
I see. Thank you for that. One final thing, and then I'll turn the field open to my fellows. These ghost vampires or swarm of rats that you saw, whereabouts were they located? Was it in the front parlour, the front hall, or the atrium, or some other specific location?
Well, from what I can remember, they were on the stairs. From where I remember seeing them.
So they might be anywhere in the house. That is good to know, thank you. I apologise for disturbing your day. I don't know if my fellows have any questions, but I am mightily appreciative of what you have done for us. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Kylekios will bow slightly, stagger a minute amount, and turn back to the group. And pull a face as soon as his back is to Cinnamon.
What type of face?
It's just a down, like a very severe downturn of his lips, almost like distaste of having to talk like that.
Alrighty.
Okay. What was the other type of being that you said also responded to Cinnamon?
The Warforged.
Warforged. Suin is well, that was happening, and she kind of feels like the focus is not on her anymore, and so she's probably safe. She's gonna try to go creep up and talk to the Warforged and investigate on that matter because they also responded, and she feels kind of bad that she might have made the wrong choice of choosing to talk to the kobold instead, who was mean. So even though they did have information, but still. So can I go talk to the Warforged?
Yes, you can. The Warforged is actually right behind one of the stands and currently selling some wares, different type of common wares.
Hello, friend possible. I am inquiring about a matter of interest to multiple friends of mine that I hope you will not hit me for. Uh, you respond to Cinnamon?
And you see the Warforged nod.
Wonderful. Do you speak sign right?
Um, you see the Warforged starting to do some hand gestures.
Ah, yes, I am familiar with CSL. I'm gonna go with common language.
Alright.
Is that what you do?
Actually, yes.
Okay. So Tuin's gonna start signing instead. So I'm just gonna say when I'm signing.
Alright.
Obviously.
And I can respond back.
Cool.
So from the the hand signatures that you read, you can he's quote unquote says, even though he's not speaking.
Right. We'll just say so.
It says, uh, I go by Cinnamon. What do you like to know, or is there anything that I need you to do, or you need?
And
from-
then uh, and then I'm gonna speak in character when I'm signing, just so it's easier.
Yeah.
I am Tuin, and individually spelling out each letter of it. If it is easier, you can just use T for these. Um, the ums are not signs.
Yeah, I know.
Um, um, I am looking into haunted house. Do you have information?
He responds back. I sadly do not know that much about the haunting, due to the fact that I do not want to get anywhere close to that location.
is scary. Mm. And then Tuin kind of scratches her head. Did you know the alchemist?
You slightly see it, the Warforged sort of, taken a little bit back by that, but he shakes his head no.
Do any of us understand, I'm assuming, Faerunian sign language or whatever is going on?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah.
it
I
just
just
like,
I just called it CSL because that's common sign language.
Common.
Common sign language is what I
Yeah.
just called it because it's like ASL or ESL.
Yeah, it's common sign language, and
Awesome.
CSL.
I mean, if you were born in a city, and not like I would say that all you know like the basics of sign language, the common
Like
sign.
the alphabet.
Yeah, you know the alphabet, but I would say that for one of you, the one who actually is talking, you would know sort of the more advanced signs and stuff, so you would more easily communicate with the Warforged.
Awesome. This is being incorporated into my backstory. Anyways, which we'll learn about later. Ha 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 ha.
Elsinor's gonna cast Mage Hand in order to try to like mimic what they're doing to try to understand like, like
All right.
Um,
With that,
a
you
3D model.
actually do learn a little bit more of the sign language, of the signs.
Everyone looks so confused. Like they're just like, what the hell is going on? It's just kind of this look of like, what are you doing?
Oh, please do not mind me.
Okay.
Just try to like turns the Mage Hand to the other way, just be like, butter? What?
Ewan's gonna look back to the Warforged and just kind of very quickly just sorry for friends. And are you sure you did not know the alchemy?
What are you
I want
trying
to do
to?
an insight
Uh,
or like a charisma type deal or
uh,
persuasion. I mean.
yeah, persuasion. Persuasion.
Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. I got a 7 plus 3. That's 10. It's a 10.
You see the Warforged again saying, shake his head no.
Uh, eh, I understand this is hard. Um, I am sure no one else truly understands, at least in my party. If you are keeping a secret, I will keep it for you too.
All right. With that, you can re-roll with advantage.
Oh
And do
geez, I dropped.
and do remember that with a lucky donation by someone within the last week, one of you has a natural 20.
Yeah, that is something I have, and then love that. I'm gonna see if I can. Can I roll it first to see if I need to use that nat 20? Because I really want to
No,
know.
you have to use the nat 20
I have to make
before
the
you.
choice.
You have to make the
Okay.
choice. Either roll
Okay.
or use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that nat 20 because I really want to know. I don't know.
All right. So
I just said that I'll keep his secret if it's something he doesn't want the others to know.
You sort of see him, look to his left, look to the right, and he communicates. Do you know Morse code?
Boy, DM, I'm gonna let you make that decision because you've just let me put in that I know, and I think I would know Morse code, but I'm gonna let you make that overall choice because you have just let me choose to have another thing. Are you gonna let me have Morse code because I used my nat 20?
Let's see. Let's roll a man.
That's fine.
Yes, you would know it actually.
Oh, thank goodness.
So be glad that you actually got a natural 2 out of a 1d2.
Okay. So then I'm gonna sign yes. Yes.
With that, he sort of nods and he goes down to your level. And you see both of his eyes turn from sort of a blue hue to red. And he sort of, blinks. Morse out. He was my father.
Oh my gosh.
But my memories of what happened have been corrupted. I am only known who my name is after. And he sort of looks over to the little cobalt person.
No. Oh no.
That's why I cannot speak due to a failure and my programming due to damage. And that's sort of all what the message entails. More stout.
Okay. Tuin just kind of gets, for a second, just kind of pauses and takes that all in. And she just she's got a little tear in her eye because by that makes her upset, and she's trying not to show it, but she's real upset about it. And then she goes, and she's, going to look at him and sign, response in sign language or Morse code. And kind of flicks her eyes over to the kobold.
He changes his eye colors back to the former blue hue, and he sort of communicates that's fine now. He just do sign language.
Cool. So okay, Tuin nods and then says, signs, I'm very sorry for all this.
It's all good. I know the kobold is good-hearted. He communicates forward. He's just very, very old.
He was mean. You defend him? Did he not? Let me rephrase. Was this his doing?
This was not his doing. He's just a very old kobold who knows a lot. So he's just poorly communicates his ideas. And I try to help him out as much as I can in honor of what
he has done to try to help me.
I will let go of my grudge then. Eh, Thank you for telling me all of this. I will figure this out. Eh, You, where do you stay? Do you stay here or close to here so I can find you to help again?
Um, he pull he pulls out one of your map, and he circles this little area right there. And sorry for the poor drawing. Let me redraw. So that little area on the island off the coast. And you guys can sort of seen it while you guys were sort of passing on through that there is actually like a little bridge that connects both the island and the upper area together.
Thank you, friend. Eh, May I ask another question?
Go on ahead.
Is Cinnamon your name because it is his name, gesturing to the kobold, or just your name in general?
Name in general.
Do you have nickname? Because this is going to be very confusing soon.
You can call me Bacon.
Thank you, friend. You may call me whatever you like. You have earned this much. I mean, no one else will know what you have told me, but that is okay. I will know. You may make fun of me.
And he he hand gestures. My pleasure. The pluckiest duck.
That snort was in game too. uh, and Steven is going to, Steven's gonna grin up the Warforged and kind of try to give him a hug. All of it's just gonna be like around his ankle or something. I don't know how tall he is, but
He picks you up and gives you a hug.
That's so sweet. Yeah, Tiwan's gonna stick a little flower in his. I'm guessing he has ears, right?
Yeah. Artificial ears.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna. Tiwan's gonna stick a little flower behind his ear, and then, yeah.
Alrighty.
And thank him again.
He nods his head.
And then look. Yeah.
Yeah, he nods his head and waves if you're heading off.
I'm gonna say thank you again, and then say bye. And then I'm gonna kind of carefully walk back over to the rest of the group and just kind of try to avoid the gaze of the kobold. Cinnamon. I guess I just call him Cinnamon now.
Alrighty.
While all that was going, Torp was absolutely not paying attention, and they're just kind of looking around. They finally notice that there's another kobold in the group, and they walk up to them. Hi, I'm Torp. You're really quiet. Do you want to talk? I like talking. Oh my god.
Nirka's just gonna look up at them, the butter covered cinnamon real quick.
Oh, thank you. Nah, probably more like sucks on it, like you do, like when you pick like a piece of wheat or something and stick it in your mouth like a cowboy. Yeah, one of those.
After that, Nerica's just gonna walk away before retrieving it, and then just sort of rub the excess butter on the face of the older kobold man.
Please tell me he whacks Nirka as well, because I did not get whacked just for making a comment, only for this other member to just have scot free, like, oh, I'm just gonna rub butter on your face here, pal. Go.
By definition, Dirka technically is a butterface.
Oh God. This is my party. I love you guys. In the past hour and a half that we were playing, I goddamn love you all. Just like, oh my God. I'm happy that I put this campaign together. Now.
I would just like to point out that as Elsinore was trying to like figure out more sign language, the only word he could manage was the word arugula, and that is it.
We didn't even use that word.
It's a new format for me.
Please, I spit out my drink. Please.
I can visualize it and I'm dying. That's why I haven't been able to drink any of my drink for like an hour.
I'm not empty.
And actually, do you guys does my lovely players need to take a little bit of a break and you need to refill, recharge, and all that?
Yeah.
That would,
I would
That would-
very much
yeah,
appreciate
That'd be
that.
wise, yes.
Yeah, all right. So with that actually, since this is my first ever 3-hour stream, I'll be on the Be Right Back channel, and I'll let my players go on mute while I just do a little bit of let's see. Go to here. Hey everyone. And chat and stuff if you want to, communicate. But yeah, players should be all muted if they are. And yeah. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, and all things related, feel free to, say hello. All that jazz. And if you guys want to cause any mischiefs for my crew tonight, feel free to look at the list down below and see how you can impact my games. You can either donate money to give some players a natural 1, natural 20. Give them a magical item based on their level. Or, for those who might want to be a little bit more chaotic in our campaigns for the low cost of $50, you could make me draw from one of these 22 lovely cards by the lovely person. Let me pull up the command here. Ian. And they're currently doing a reprint of those cards. And if you would love to get your hands on some of them, please go to those links shows here and tell them that Aemon Doctor sends their warm regards. Actually, don't do that. I'm kidding here. Don't just say, hey, I've been sent over this. Please do support the lovely creator as they reprint these cards, because they are amazing, and they should be supported with what they created. Let's see. Let me pull up. Let's see. Like I said, if you any questions, concerns, please do, ask. Oh yeah, if you would like to see also how to impact the game, if you lovely want to try to subscribe, and get the lovely Garth emotes, which are right here, and want to also continuously, monthly impact the campaign, you can see how for $5 tier you can decide on up to $5. You can donate up to, you can see the list of just how you can impact the game via subscriptions. And if you decide to guest, those also count towards the subscription count. Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. You can count those towards as being donations. Yeah. Okay, I'm going back to the player screen, the map screen. Okay.
And we're back.
Alright.
One of us is.
I'm back.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
Uh,
That's cool.
I realized this mistake because I had no idea what I was doing before. I didn't know that I had roll queries always advantage on. I apologize for that, and I've switched it to toggle.
Alrighty then. Good to know.
I was like, like what are there, like I didn't understand, like why are there two? I was like, okay, whatever, it's just a roll 20 thing. Then I was like, oh, that's bad.
Oh, by the way, you refresh roll 20. I've updated my avatar to be Cry's token. So you can
Alright.
see what it looks like.
And I am currently working on making my own little drawing of Tuin. But right now all I have is a pencil sketch, so I don't really think that'll work.
Any will do at the current moment, because I am not that good of a drawer.
I have 0 skill.
Doll Divide, the old school doll dress up games, come in so clutch.
I've made so many different pit crew versions of Tuin. I'm just like, I don't know that they'll be okay with me using those though, so I'll just draw my own, because I like to draw.
And with that, let's just hop back on it. So you guys
Alright.
sort of finish up your business, and
Let's get back to the business.
yeah, you finish up like
Always back.
talking and discussing. And is there anyone who wants to, purchase anything since you are in the market?
No, but I do actually want to make a religion roll because Cinnamon was talking about like all those lights and stuff, like around the house. I kind of want to see if I know like if there's like any type of ghost that kind of does that.
Uh,
I would know. I know that as a person. I don't know if Tuin would know that.
I think that would be more of a
History?
wisdom. No, intelligence. Intelligence. More of an intelligence roll than this.
Okay, I'll just roll intelligence then.
18. With that 18, you would know that with what the Cobalt Sediment,
Mhm.
with the description that he gave, it was not really that descriptive of if it's like a certain type of specter, but he like, you know, he believes that it was some sort of specter or some sort of emanating light. And what you heard from the barkeep, you know that he is, not lying per se because of reports of the lights.
Tywin does want to see if there's any fun, like some little scarves or handkerchiefs, or specifically like fun little bandanas.
Alrighty. You do actually, as you sort of look around, see an older woman. Actually, it's a Luxodon, an older looking Luxodon, sort of in the back market of currently sewing, and have several things laid out for you for people to purchase.
Okay, so Tywin's gonna just waddle on over there and start looking at the.
Yeah, it's basically variety, different colors, shapes,
Okay.
whatever you imagine, and you see a little bit sign saying custom made items. Um,
Oh.
3 gold pieces.
Okay. So I was gonna do a thing, and now I'm not gonna do that exact thing, but I'm gonna do the thing. Okay. And Tywin is gonna look at that, and then just look at the lady, and just like she's gonna look at her and try to decide whether or not this lady should be stolen from or not, whether or not she looks like a bad person. So like, just, it's one of those like getting a feel for her character.
Then an insight.
Hold up. Sorry. Can you repeat what you just said? My earbuds died.
It's all good.
I didn't hear anything.
Roll me an insight.
Okay. Wow, that was bad. That is a lovely. Oh my god. 3 minus 1. That's a 2.
Okay. This is just a simple old lady. Nothing for you to really like concern about. Just
Old lady.
yeah, this is an old Luxodon. But with the custom made items are stuff that are not currently on the ground. What's on the ground goes for like half gold piece.
What's half a gold piece? Break it in half? I don't know. Okay, so Tuin is gonna uh find I'm trying to think, a little ascot, um and it's gonna be like a, what color is the monocle of
Elsador?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like a silver with a gold chain.
Okay. She's gonna find a little silver ascot with like some gold trim. And then she's gonna find what color are Cry's eyes?
They are a orangey red, a fire-like. Would be the best
So
way
with
to
that,
put it.
find a little handkerchief in that color.
All right, you actually do find the sort of similar um,
Mhm.
items like very very close to what you're looking for, and it's also what the price is if you all three.
Okay, so how much am I paying this woman?
If you're just getting all three of those, 1.5 gold pieces.
Okay, I will do that thing and take that. Yep, I'm gonna. So Tuan's gonna. Thanks. Well, I guess you can say words. She's gonna hand her the money and say, "Thank you for your crafts." Yes, and she's gonna. Let me hold on. Let me write down the 1.5 gold pieces. Um, let me write that down real quick. There we go. And then she's gonna go over to Alcinor, are Alcinor and Cry standing like next to each other?
Debt
Yeah,
probably.
as you come over, you can, as you approach, you can hear Cry talking and say, "I hate it when I have to speak like that. It's so boring. So it's so classy. So the nobles speak like that. Yada yada. I hate it so much. Why is that a respectable tone of voice? It's for my own."
Please
um,
just. Oh,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
you could just. Alcindor wasn't going to say anything of importance. So go right ahead.
And Tuvin's gonna kind of extend the ascot adjacent thing to Alcinor and the handkerchief adjacent thing to Cry, and say, here you go. I stole these for you.
Eh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I
I
see done.
thank you.
You stole.
Yes,
Oh,
most
don't get it
certainly
on
I
her
did.
case.
Please,
Wait,
I
do
wait.
not.
definitely did not legally obtain these at all because I would never spend money on things for people. Yes,
I would say I'd
Don't
like
get
to
on
make an
her
insight
case.
check, but this is like exactly what Alcindor is gonna believe, so
it's
he's just
very
gonna
in
believe it.
character.
Uh, I cannot like. Thank you so much for the consideration, but I cannot let you steal something for me. Please, please. At least go back and pay for it.
Ah, are you going to not accept unless I tell truth?
I mean, did you not just tell me the truth that you stole this?
Um, well, um, I have truth. So, ugh, I bought this mm,
Why
for
didn't
you.
you say that from the beginning?
That puts me in light. Eh, eh, it is hard to come back from that. It makes me look eh, like I spend money on
Leave,
on others.
Elsinore, leave off on it. Let her do as she wishes. This is a wonderful gift. I thank you, little friend. Something in return, though. And he's going to reach up to one of his horns and pull off one of the many rings that decorate it. It's just like a simple copper ring, and offer it. Something in
So,
return for you.
thank you so much. And Tuan's gonna grab it, like hopping up and down again, and put it on her hands because she's already got like a bunch of rings on her hands.
Hmm.
Which is funny because she's also wearing like little leather gloves. Like that's a weird look, but that's
I love it. It's
I
amazing. I love
love
it.
her.
Alcinor's
I
gonna
love
like
her.
crouch down and be like, "Thank you very much for this considerate gift, but please do not withhold information, and please do not steal if you can avoid it."
Promises, but you're welcome.
I un- I
Then she's
sense
gonna
that you have a kind heart. I trust that you shall put it to good use. Put my hand on their shoulder, and you realize that his touch is icy cold. Shadow sorcerer quirk. Finally.
It's chilly, little chilly, but that is okay. That is fine.
I'm sorry, it's a poor circulation.
Fine. This is nothing new. I'm used to this. This is why I wear 7 scarves.
Take
And,
it from a
sorry,
Korean. I shall take your kindness and pay it forward. And I'll put on the new ascot.
Yes, it looks lovely.
Cry is currently fitting the handkerchief into one of the pockets, having it stick out sideways. So it's, I can't think what they're called. The kind of pocket. Is it
The
like
pocket squares?
a pocket square?
Pocket?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
kind of setting it like it's a pocket square.
Tuin is very happily kind of just doing this very odd little quirky hopping dance in a circle. Very excited.
Alcindor is gonna look around. Is there any place that we can get like a tea set and some like loose leaf tea or something?
Actually, yes. There is currently a stand of an older gentleman, a sea elf, more elderly looking sea elf, and he on the sign, since it's more of a stand, it says, I dot R like IR space O tea shop
I
and
shall
equipment.
I shall see the word tea shop and head right over and inquire about purchasing just a small little kettle and as much loose leaf tea as I can carry.
Hold on, I have to interrupt. Can you say the tea shop name one more time,
Oh.
please?
R
Mm-hmm.
O.
Okay.
It's like IR space O.
Mm-hmm. And it's a
And
tea
also,
shop.
out of character, because Elstor would know this, since the Warforged dad was the alchemist, could imply that was also a Warforged. Does that mean it was a full metal alchemist?
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.
You must be stopped.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
If Cry heard that, there'd be the minor illusion booing again, but it was out of character. So
Oh god.
Elstor is going to step up to the IR space O tea shop, inquire about a small kettle and some loose leaf tea.
Then remind me, what race are you again?
Half elven.
Half elven.
Of drow descent. You can't really see it on his face, but like on his fingertips, he's wearing gloves, but on his
Yeah.
fingertips is like signs of like actual darker drow skin and like kind of bits of like vitiligo-esque pigment loss.
The older sea elf saying, it's been a while since I've seen another elven folk around here as young as you.
Oh, well, I'm just a humble butler. I'm just inquiring about, do you have any, how much loose leaf tea do you have? And a small kettle would go alongside that.
Well, currently, I have this little kettle right here, and he pushes forward, a little copper, tea kettle. It looks very, very, very old, but from what you can tell, it has different runes, lettering from the different kinds of elves. There's some from the Drow, some from the sea elves, some from the wood elves. Like it's all varieties of different like forms of decorations.
Uh, may I take a closer look at it? This is fascinating.
Go on ahead.
I'll just take a look at it and be like, wow. How much for this item?
He raises his hand. Take it.
Oh, oh, please, I have... You must require some compensation.
All I ask is for you to bring, if you can, if you are willing to do this, please bring this letter to a grave of mine. Of one of the graves in town.
Oh, I would... If that is what is required of me, I shall do so.
So if I speak weird, it's just I'm very, very tired.
Cold salt water just gets in your throat.
But please do bring this letter to one of the graves. It's the only one that has petunias in front of it.
Jesus Christ. I shall do so with haste. And any tea to go alongside that.
And he grabs like a sort of a little pouch full of
Tea sachet.
tea, tea, any sort of requirements that you would need for it, like flint, all that. That's like really common utensils for it, and the pouch for the tea itself to go
Can
along.
I take a whiff of the tea bags to see how good, how high quality these leaves are?
Roll me a Constitution save, actually.
Save? Oh lord, good thing I'm decent at that. 6.
A natural one. Natural one.
Oh no.
I'm assuming I vomit.
As you sort of take a good old whiff of the old brimstone, the sensation of both the tea bag plus the flint, makes you feel a little bit, not there.
This is what I deserve for accidentally rolling with the advantage setting on my previous 2 things.
Don't worry. It's not, it's not like you took, it's not that. It's not that. But
Elster's just gonna cough really loudly and hard into his new ascot, like.
yes, and you do take the same effects of level 1 exhaustion.
Oh, here we go.
Excellent.
I do love natural ones.
I have.
And, for those who might be wondering why I'm DMing this little game differently, it's because I want to make this a little bit more fun than my other campaigns.
A little bit chaos.
The chaos, this fun makes a man very happy.
Elsinore is gonna just slide 2 gold pieces onto the card. Thank you very much, sir. And continue coughing and walking away.
Alrighty. So you all sort of, anyone else want to do some purchasing? or is there any?
Yes.
Food nearby?
Hmm.
I asked if there was like some fish selling food. And if
Yeah.
so, what kind?
There's two stands.
Mhm.
One selling, normal meats with meats, and one is selling fish.
Ooh, I'm gonna go. Is the fish raw?
Um, there's two sections. One where it is just plain raw, like clearly like just taken off of the boats, and the other one is more like grilled and stuff already.
Excellent. I will go to the section that has the raw fish.
Alrighty.
How much for your fishies, person?
Um, God damn it, I can't think of an NPC.
Sorry.
You see that it's the same Aarakocra as before.
Oh, okay.
I will say that.
All right. Sorry,
and
bird, creature, not person, but a bird.
it's still anything that you're specifically looking for.
I don't know. You have like smaller fish. I'm, tiny, so I can't eat like super lots or I'll get sick. I had to learn that the hard way.
Let's see here. And he sort of looks around, and we do have brown dish.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds great. How much?
For a pound of this, 1 gold piece.
Okay, here you go. Hand over a gold piece.
All right.
Erica's gonna walk over. A gold piece for a pound?
I don't know. Sounds right to me.
That sounds like extortion. Times must be tough here for the common folk, huh?
Oh, this type of meat is very difficult to farm here. The brown dish are very, very scarce.
Wait,
The Tuin is popping over there like,
you farm fish?
yeah, that's how.
Yes.
That's how you. Did you not know that you farm
you-
fish?
Does that mean you can fish wheat now too? Is this a new thing?
Have you
Can you have
ever
like a farm of fish in a pond?
heard of hydroponics?
Point out this is all. Is this all in character? Because I'm in character right now.
Yeah, all in character. All in character.
Oh crap! I haven't been doing my accent. Tuin's popping over there like, hold on. Let me get the voice back real quick.
Uh,
And if she asked for a little fishy, and she's a small person new in town, obviously, why would you give her rare fish that you only have so much of? You do not know her. Give her little fish of
He, they.
what?
Their pronouns are he, they.
My bad.
No worries.
If, they, I lost words.
Sorry, I just
not your-
wanted to let
not
you
your
know
fault.
that was. No, it's okay.
No, thank you. My brain cell should be bouncing.
It's okay.
You're good. What was I even? Oh yeah. Okay. Is they just want a little bit of fish? Give them the tilapia, fantasy tilapia. Hold on.
She's coming in like fresh tilapia.
Out of character. Out of character.
Yeah.
The
Fantasy tilapia.
the brown dish.
Yeah.
It's nothing like what its sort of counterpart is in real life. It is actually a very big fish, and a pound of it is literally just one segment of meat from the fish.
I don't know anything about fish.
Oh, trust me. It is. Let me just say, a gold piece is an undervalue to what it is.
Right. Out of character, I don't doubt that. I just think that maybe, maybe I don't have a point.
I mean, I already paid, so.
That's
I
true.
mean,
You did already
Yeah.
pay.
So
I
let's.
was just like, okay, sure.
Cool.
All right, let's actually move on because we are actually stalling.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I love you guys playing around.
That one's on me.
I know, no, it's all good. I love this. But I want to make sure everyone else sort of gets the limelight before we actually do end in like 45 minutes. So I want to make sure everyone here actually gets a chance to do what they want to do. Okay, actually, you're in luck because right next to this,
no.
right next to that stand, is test your might against the
A fantasy
Bla-
punching machine.
Yeah,
Like
the
one of those
bla-
things at a carnival.
yeah.
Okay, so rad. So Nirka's just gonna walk up to it, look very confused at it, and then just headbutt it.
All right, roll me a strength check.
All right. Let's see, that is actually a 20. Holy crap.
Wait,
And
nat
that's
20?
20. I don't have any pluses.
Oh my god.
I know you're supposed to punch it, but I guess Nirka just got it right good in the thing with their face. I don't
Hard
I don't know.
headed.
all right. I will take that 20 for now, but if I do hear another 20 again, then you know what the punish. Oh, actually, you don't know the punishment.
I'm terrified.
Okay. So anyway, you lean on back, like literally, it almost looks like your back almost does like a 90-degree turn, but humanoid possible 90-degree turn. And then you just bash your head in. Actually, you know what? I'll let you describe how your character does this, since you did roll a natural 20. I don't want to take that
Lord.
away.
Okay. I wasn't prepared for this, but basically they just headbutt it and okay. So they headbutt it, but they get stuck in it. Their horns just sort of get stuck in the machine. They're just sort of sitting there, just kicking and flailing for a second because they're still stuck and just sort of like, help,
Oh,
The UNT, right?
help.
Is it there a UNT?
Can I help with my -2 modifier? Because that's hilarious to me.
All right, go on. Try it.
Oh God. Okay. Do I roll?
Okay, I rolled
It's basically-
16 total.
16 and do roll me yeah, same sort of thing. Strength. Unless there's a more appropriate skill, because I don't actually have a character sheet in front of me at the current moment.
Got an 8.
8. Average that out to be 12. With some serious pullage of both sides, more one than the other. You manage to pull the thing out, and as you do, you see that the insides just pour out, a little bit, and you see like two very noticeable holes that were left by your horns.
Treat yourself. No more headbutting things.
And as you do, you see right in front of you a little runes pop up, like magical runes, like flickering light runes, saying 1000K. And then you sort of roll me a D10, D500, D500.
Oh God, how do I do that?
/R space D500, like a number 500. Yeah, that's actually the amount of money you of whatever the lower
Copper.
yeah, copper.
Just made $4.
Yeah. Maybe you should headbutt things more often.
Seems like
By
you
that
should.
logic, you'll make $4 every time you headbutt something. That's pretty cool. And I'm here to totally yank you out if you
So
get stuck. Because I'm
Nirka's
obviously super strong.
gonna walk back up to the fish person, hand him all 426 copper, and just walk away.
What? Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Tuin sees this and just kind of like gawks for a second, and then tries to swipe like a handful of the coins.
Alright, do me a sleight of hand.
All right.
Oh, can I contest it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do me
Here
Uh,
for this one, I'll actually use the roll 20 one just so you don't have any doubts.
do me perception actually.
Okay, perception, that's
Um,
-1. That's a
actually, you know what?
17.
You know what? Do you have any modifiers for sleight of hand?
Yeah, that is +5.
Oh, mine is just gonna be a +12. So
What?
yeah, gee, mine's just a. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Mine's a 12. Mine's a flat 12. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
plus
about
one
to say,
perception.
if it's a +12,
We're gonna
that-
have some bigger issues.
there would
no.
be several questions as your DM about how you.
Oh no.
Because I know there's certain things that you can sort of mess around with that to get like at least a 10 or something. But nope.
No. I meant just 12 in total. Sorry.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? I'll allow you guys to role play that out.
Tuin gawks at the fact that they just did that, and then it's gonna close their trap and sidle on up to the fish thing, and they're just very cheekily gonna just try to lean against the counter that is probably and grab a whole handful of that good copper and push that into their fanny pack.
All right, roll me a D. D50. D50.
Lord hope.
+5. +5. So let's do like R//R space D50 and this like symbol plus and then 5.
Okay.
Okay. 35. That's how much you were able to snatch.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And Tiwin is going to just kind of stroll away with a little grin on her face.
Can I just check? It was one of our kobolds who just did the punching, right? I'm making sure I've got characters straight in my head. It was, yeah. It would have been, yeah. Sorry, so,
Mikra.
yeah,
Or-
Migra's kobold, yeah. Sorry, I'm making sure I've got characters. It's 2:15.
Yeah, I'm
pardon me.
also trying to keep character straight, so I understand.
And, okay, so watching the kobold punching, get the headbutting, get the horn stuck and all of that, Kurlekios is going to just watch it all. He's packing his pipe again, and wander over to our UNT friend. And as he approaches, gonna raise a hand in greeting. I do not believe we have talked yet, my Sopanti friend. Forgive me, but your name was, if I overheard correct, it was Emish, yes?
Yes.
And I am Kurlekios. It is a pleasure to meet you. You don't mind if I smoke a little bit, do you?
No, not at all. Like, if anybody else is looking, he wants to say no, but he doesn't want to be a dick.
I'm just going to do insight to see if Clay actually picks up on that. That's an actual one. He doesn't even pick up on that. So he takes it.
Today is not a good day for rolls.
So Clay just takes a match from his pocket, strikes it on his horn, and lights the pipe. Don't forgive me. I just wanted to familiarize myself with people. You said back in the taverns that you are a paladin, yes?
Yes, I am. I'm from the Order of the Squires of Courage.
I see. Oh, I do believe I've heard some stories of you on the road. It is a pleasure to meet you. I must confess, I am not exactly a religious man, but I am a bard by nature. My stories are my profession, and I know a few of them. Religious or otherwise, if you ever wish to hear some my religious friend, you need only ask.
Oh, I won't mind some music right now.
It is probably a bit too crowded for me to do my usual music. It is more
Yeah.
tavern fitted, shall we say. A bit boisterous.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Tell you what, later, if we all survive, I will make sure to do a nice song for us all. How about that?
That sounds lovely.
Wonderful. I think there is a good ballad I could use. What was it? The Heroics of the 12 Penny Courage. Something like that. I'll have to check my notes and see if I can't remember. Should be fitting for one such as you, no?
Yeah, I think.
You know, probably best I do something else instead. That is a bit more. Tell you what, I'll try and find something that won't be insulting. I know a lot of bawdy songs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just thought I'd say hello to you
Yeah, thank you.
and watch the chaos unfold.
Yeah.
It's a chaotic bunch, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And he's just gonna. Kai's just gonna sit back and just keep smoking his pipe.
Alrighty.
We don't have to roleplay this because just so so we can save on time. In the time that Elsinore got the tea set, would he have figured out where this graveyard is that he has to do like some like leaves of the vine bull crap?
Hey,
No.
don't call it that, bro. Crap.
Okay.
You know, it's up on the upper portion up here.
Okay.
Yeah, the scroll on up, and it should be like that little, carved out, area where there's like the blue building.
Oh,
It's on
this
the
right here?
yeah.
Ooh, that's what I thought. If we happen to pass by it, I'll quickly leave the note where he said.
All right.
Well, it's to the east, so I think we would pass by it because we were told the house is to the east, 4 miles east. I think. We would likely pass by it, I think.
Yeah, you guys will actually do pass it because it's on the map. It is going that way. Yeah, you guys will be passing it.
So when we get to that, I will try to find the grave and leave the note very respectfully.
Alrighty.
Can we go to the haunted house now?
Only get to kill ghosts.
It's just raw fish like an apple, by the way.
Who are you
As
gonna
soon as
talk
everyone regroups, but by the way, Guy puts his pipe back out.
Yeah, Nirka's gonna reach over and grab some Torp's fish.
Oh yeah, they'll just
Oh.
let you have some because there's a lot. That's like, yeah, they're definitely not eating all that right now. So for sure, we'll share. Also offers to anyone who would like some partially eaten raw fish if you would like to partake.
Oh, yes. Tuin is going to happily take some of that. Thank you very much.
I could cut that to a small size if you would not mind, and I'll pull out my 2 daggers that I'm just gonna say are a kitchen knife and a Sentoku knife. And
You can just eat it. You don't have to. I mean, I guess you can use.
I insist.
I'm okay.
I'll just cut them up into
Wise
little
people are
smaller,
so
bite-sized
weird.
people. Cut them
Rich
up into
people.
little smaller bits,
Okay.
bite-sized.
Fun. Lunchable.
I was gonna say sushi size, but yeah.
Alrighty. And actually, so to save some time for our players and stuff, how does my players feel like if we just put our session here today, get introductions of each other, and then we will just continue on with doing the cemetery thing first session next week. First thing next week, and then we will just continue down that path later on.
Sounds good to me.
I have no objections.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Fine with me, yeah.
So with that, let's raid on over to
Let's raid the shadow so we could become legends.
I hate you so much.
yeah. Let's raid on over to Critical Bard actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's currently on right now.
Oh.
And before we actually go, would my players want to sort of say any last little words before we leave? Any sort of promos?
Not really. I don't think so.
I don't have
Unless
anything.
people are like super interested in following me on social media, I'm not really worried about it.
Alrighty.
If you're in the United States and you're of age, remember to register to vote and then go vote.
Do that. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Alright. And with that, my name's Ammon Doctor. Please make sure to bring all that stuff with you, all your stuff with you, and I hope to see you all soon again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace out, everybody.
Free.